Welcome back, everybody, to Elder Scrolls Online with Rhishima Ajani. We are in Gonfalon Bay, undertaking the event, the Legacy of the Bretons event. We have started the story quest for the area. This is our first day, so we haven't done our daily quests yet. We have picked up the quest aiding the Archipelago, which brings us over to Gruzeg to
You're a
find
new
things.
face. Must be here about the notice, am I right?
Mm-hmm.
Of course I'm right. If you need work and aren't too concerned about the risks, then we should talk. I assure you I'm a fully sanctioned representative of the Gonfalon Bay authorities.
What sort of work are you hiring for?
Oh, you misunderstand. I'm not the hirer, just
Hmm?
an agent.
Okay.
More of an administrator, really. I make sure the job brokers are on the up and up. Speak to Waylode, Paris Plouffe, or Druid Pisca. They hire
Okay.
adventurers on a daily basis.
Tell me more about these job brokers and what they're looking for.
Curiosity, with a dash of prudence. Good qualities for an adventurer. Means you'll live longer. All right, who do you want me to tell you about?
Tell me more about the jobs Waylord offers.
Waylode represents business interests in Gonfalon Bay.
Mm-hmm.
They're more than willing to pay for an adventurer's help to acquire items or gather components from specific locations. A single adventurer can usually handle these tasks on their own.
Ah, so Waylord for single tasks. Yes. Paris Plouffe.
Sometimes the Sisters Guard and the various knightly orders need a little help, especially with the terrible monsters that lurk in the island's wild places.
I see.
Paris recruits adventurers for these tough jobs. You'll need a group to deal with these.
And Druid Pisca.
We've been having issues with lava fissures recently.
Mm-hmm.
They appear in various places, spew molten rock and strange creatures, and create a danger for the area. Druid Pisca can tell you more. I recommend you form a group to deal with these threats.
Very well. I'm ready. How do I sign up for one of these jobs?
Easy as piercing a gore apple with my tusk. If you prefer to work alone, go see Waylode. If you want to work as part of a group, then talk to either Paris or Druid Pisca.
I see.
Here's a modest advance to show how serious we are about these opportunities.
Thank you. 72 gold. You're very serious.
Remember, Waylode provides jobs you can handle on your own, while Paris and Druid Pisca deal in work that requires a group to complete safely.
Okay.
You'll be paid handsomely for every task you complete. I guarantee it.
You said you work for the city of Gonfalon Bay?
I did indeed. There are important happenings going on right now. So important, even I don't know all the details.
I see.
But that means the guards and the knights are extremely busy. So the nobles sent me to oversee the job brokers and recruit help.
Any nobles in particular?
Well, if it concerns High Isle, House du Fort usually foots the bill. If there's trouble on Amanos, that's mostly a concern for House Mornard. And the druids of the Stone Lore Circle have thrown in the gold for the lava fissure problem.
You said something about important happenings?
That's not really in my sphere of influence.
I see.
But the noble houses and the Society of the Steadfast are gathering delegates for some sort of meeting here on High Isle. Whatever's going on, it's got the guards and the knightly orders hopping.
I see. Thank you. End cut. I need to see what else I need to do for this questing. Okay, we set sail. We need to own those. Seize the rewards. So, your first daily quest. You can also obtain it. Okay, so do a daily quest. All right. And then you can also collect more boxes. Okay. Delve world bosses, dungeon bosses, vents, basic enemies, treasure chests, sigil orders, resource nodes, and pickpocketing. And then, okay, yep. Double tails of tribute request reward boxes. Right. Okay. Daily delve, world boss at incursion, weekly trial. All right. And we're back. So, I have consulted the thing. To get event tickets each day, we can have two. We get two event tickets for completing the first of the following activities: Daily Delve, World Boss Incursions and Quests on High Isle or Galen, weekly trial quests in Redsail Reef, killing and looting the final boss in either Ascending Tide or Lost Depths dungeons, and Tales of Tribute daily quests. Now, the interesting thing is you get your event tickets from those. Okay. You get your glorious reward box, which you can only earn once per day. And you get that from, okay, complete your first daily quest in the High Isle. And it does not mean, I'm pretty sure, I'll have to check now. Let me just check. Yes, so it clearly does not mean your provisioning and crafting quests. That's what I wanted to see. So we need to do our daily quest in order, so we'll go and see Waylon, in order to get our glorious reward box. And then we can get an additional one by slaying and looting the final. If we go into a dungeon, we can do that. We may not do the additional one. And we can get regular reward boxes from pickpocketing, harvesting resource nodes, cracking open thieves' trolls, looting Sigic portals, looting objects such as barrels, opening safe boxes, opening treasure chests, slaying basic enemies, clearing volcanic vents, defeating Ascending Tide and Lost Depth dungeon bosses, and slaying Delve and World bosses. Those are regular ones, so we can do that. Right. Harvesting and crafting. Wow, we can do that. And okay, Tales of Tribute daily quests from the Impresarios. We also need to go and get our Tales of Tribute. I don't think we get these other ones for... No? I'm not sure if the Tales of Tribute daily quest actually involves that as well. Okay, now let's go. Let's go and just check this out. I'm going to talk to Waylon. Waylon.
Welcome, adventurer. If you're looking for work and prefer to handle jobs of your own, you've come to the right broker. Just let me know if you're interested.
Okay. I'm interested in a job.
An agent representing all three alliances here on High Isle has a task if you're willing. A number of alliance ships have wrecked in nearby waters lately. Each carried uniforms that could be used as disguises if they fall into the wrong hands.
So where do I come in?
Go to Shipwreck Shoals on the northeast coast of High Isle. The pirates there have absconded with the crates of uniforms. Find the crates and burn them. If you want more information, seek out the agent at the Fighters Guild. His name is Levis Cavis.
I'll go to Shipwreck Shoals and burn the crates of uniforms.
Be careful out there. More than one adventurer has underestimated the dangers of our fair archipelago. Return to me when the job is complete, and your pay will be waiting.
Who pays for these jobs, by the way?
That depends on who requests the work. Personally, I am an employee of House du Fort. They more or less run things here on High Isle. But I represent merchants, knightly orders, and wealthy individuals who require help and have the goal to pay.
Very well. Which reminds me, my quest journal is kind of full, so I do not wish to do this one. We will abandon it for now. Yes. I'm going to leave Oridon for the moment. High Isle, Somerset. I will get rid of the dailies for Somerset. And I will get rid of that daily for Somerset. Vardenfell. Okay, we will get rid of those. That's very similar to the job we just did. We're going to leave Pearl of Great Price because we need to go there. Okay, Western Skyrim, these are dailies. And we are going to get rid of the dailies. Okay, Somerset, Companion. I'll leave that one. Anchors around the harbour and the Sigic's calling. That's the one we want to do. Because we do get rewards from looting Sigic portals, and we don't have... Oh no, I do have that. I need to find the Augur of the Obscure, so we will do that. That's Council of 5 Companions will leave, and we'll leave the 2 prologues, and we've got Tale of Tribute. So now I have plenty of space for picking up dailies. Let's have a chat to Paris Plouf.
Care to take on a job that requires a group of like-minded individuals, such as yourself? It could be dangerous, but it pays well. Can I tell you about the task, my friend?
I am interested in a job.
Great. I'm sure you've heard of the Ascendant Order.
Uh-huh.
They're rogue knights, pillaging and murdering in the name of their cause. 2 fanatical Ascendants in the western part of High Isle have been using dark magics to ensnare hapless wanderers.
And what do you need me to do?
Defeat the Ascendant Executioner and the Ascendant Harrower.
Oh, really?
And free any prisoners they're tormenting. If you need a first-hand account of their wicked dealings, there's a survivor named Cian recovering down by the temple.
I'll defeat the Ascendant Harrower and the Ascendant Executioner and free their prisoners.
Well, you look ready, and this job won't finish itself. Otherwise, why would I be in need of adventurers?
Why are the Executioner and Harrower ensnaring people?
The Ascendant Order is hungry for recruits. I suspect it's a join us or die sort of thing, but these 2 don't just kill the ones who refuse. They use prisons of shadow magic to drain their power first. By now, they must be very strong indeed.
Who sponsors these jobs of yours?
I work for House du Fort. We coordinate the efforts of High Isle's knightly orders, local lords, merchants, and even friendly druids to handle unusual problems. I act as a broker, matching up adventurers like you with jobs that need doing.
Are serious threats common in the Sisters Isles?
Common? I wouldn't say that. But much of the archipelago is wilderness. There are parts of High Isle that have never really been settled. Venture away from the city, and you'll find hostile druids, dangerous beasts, dark knights, and more.
Right, okay. Druid Pishka. I know, I'm just making sure. I think my head is in exactly the wrong spot. Let me just grab this and we'll just drag it down over to here. I may just get rid of the chat in a minute, but we'll leave it up for now. Alrighty. Druid Pishka.
You've a determined air about you, stranger. Could I persuade you to help deal with the active volcanic vents that are popping up across the islands?
Sure. What's the trouble?
Volcanic activity on the island seems to be reaching dangerous levels. If something isn't done to quell the forces at work, we're all going to be swimming in lava. The Stonelore Circle Druids are trying to stop it, but we need help.
What can I do to help?
Get to the active volcanic vent and disrupt the activity there. It will buy us time.
Okay.
But be careful. There are many molten beasts crawling all over the place. You'll
Very
need a
well.
group to get through them. What do you say? I'll make it worth your while.
I'll gather some forces and deal with the volcanic vent.
Not that I don't love standing around and chatting with you, but did I mention there's a possibility of volcanic eruption if we don't get this dealt with? I don't mean to rush you, but all right, I am rushing you. Get going!
How did an Argonian become a member of the Stonelore Circle Druids?
It must seem strange
It
to
does.
you. When I first traveled here, I found their Stonelore Circle's work intriguing. I began to believe that Ifra is but a shepherd of Sithis' will. Change adheres to natural laws, after all. Trees fall down, not up, yes?
And the other druids accepted you.
They did not turn me away. Acceptance is not the core of my interest, at any rate. I consider myself a druid, but there may be some who disagree.
I
Regardless, they have allowed me to seek help for the Vents on their behalf, so here I am.
What can you tell me about the druid circles?
There are 3 distinct circles around the Sisters' Isles. I'm a member of the Stonelore Circle. We are a friendly sort and tend to get along well with the other residents of High Isle. Not so with the Eldertide Circle. They are small, but hostile.
And the third?
The Fire Song Circle. They are the oldest of the circles, but I do not wish to speak of them.
How should I go about dealing with the volcanic event?
I mentioned you're going to need a group. This is a big job, much too large for just one person. You need to get to the vent and do whatever you can to defeat the druids encouraging it to erupt. Any forces they have at play must be destroyed.
Right, then we will do that. Okay, so I'm not sure what is going on. I'm looking at the chat. And it's a bit confusing. All right, so in order to participate in the event, we needed to pick up our daily quests. We also have, these are part of our daily quests we can pick and talk to. We also need to go get our Tales of Tribute up and running. And we should probably follow the tale of the Archipelago. But what we'll do first is we're going to go and... I know, I'm really lost at the moment. Let's go this way, this looks promising. Let's go talk to Levis Cavis, and then we're going to go... So what I'll do is I'll do my dailies each day, and then whatever time is left in the episode, we will do our story. Levis Cavis.
Serving as an agent for three alliances that really can't stand each other is difficult, but as a neutral party, at least they trust the Fighters Guild. Mostly. But you look like you need something. Did Waylode send you about the job?
Yes, I'm working for Waylode. Can you tell me more about what this is all about?
Of course. The three alliances have been sending supply ships to High Isle for weeks now, all in anticipation of some unrevealed business.
I see.
Anyway, they hired the Fighters Guild to serve as an agent for all of them, and the Hall Steward assigned me.
And some of these ships were wrecked nearby.
The waters between High Isle and Eminos are particularly treacherous.
I see.
Ships run aground or get smashed by storms on a regular basis. These ships, however, were carrying uniforms for the three alliances.
Mm-hmm.
If those fall into the wrong hands...
And why do you think I'll find these crates in Shipwreck Shoals?
Because we know the Dreadsail pirates use the place as a port of call.
Uh-huh.
Get in there, find the crates, and burn them to ash. Imagine the kind of havoc those sea elves could cause if they could disguise themselves as Alliance sailors or soldiers.
I understand. Goodbye. All right, let's go talk to Cien. Oh, hello.
Who are you? Oh, sorry, I'm a little chumpy.
I can
It
understand.
can happen if you've been through the sort of ordeal I've been through.
I was told you know about the Ascendant Executioner and Ascendant Harrower?
You're going after them? I hope you're prepared.
Probably not.
The Executioner and the Harrower imprisoned me and my friends when we refused to join them. I hope my friends are still alive. Although, they might not be the same after what's been done to them.
How did you get away?
The runic prison they put me in failed, and I wriggled out when they weren't looking. It's awful. The runes siphon life force from the victims. The pain is excruciating. I tried to get my friends out, but I couldn't. So I went for help.
Then I will help you. All right, now let's have a look at the map, because wow, yeah, that's out of the city. Because what I want to see is this. Okay, these are volcanic vents that we have to disrupt. But over here, okay, the Ascendant Order Fanatics. Actually, I am right. No, I'm not right. There's a city up here. So basically, what we're going to do. Let's start with this volcanic vent and then maybe run this way. Yeah, we'll do that. And we'll run this way, unlock that volcanic vent, unlock any of the way shrines on the way. And then we'll come back and we'll work on the... Oh, and we also have to do Tales of Tribute. We'll do that another time though. First we're going to go Where do I find the Augur of the Obscure? Okay, Alliance uniforms are up that way. Alright, you know what? We're just... There it is there. No. There? Yeah, something like that. Alright. I want to... I feel very overwhelmed. We're good. Let's click on this one. Alright. Disrupt a volcanic vent. There we go. And anything else we come across along the way we'll do. I always get lost in this city. Down to the bay. I think I've zigged when I should have zagged. Oh no, I haven't. I kind of know where I am. That's the Tales of Tribute. Tales of Tribute would set us up for another activity. Alright, let's set up Tales of Tribute. Then we'll have our Tales of Tribute done, our daily quests set up and ready to go. And we can just get out into the countryside, follow the adventures, follow the quests, and we'll all be fine. Here we are.
Come on, just one more match. Give me a chance to win my gold back.
And what will you bet? That ridiculous nose ring? Find another racket, Bragas. Tribute ain't for you.
Wow, that was pretty harsh. Actually, what are you doing? I'm sorry, I need to investigate Maluntil.
How am I to capture the majesty of the Colossus on such a small canvas? I'm going to need a bigger easel.
Oh, good luck. Sorry, I had to see what she was doing. Bragas.
Heard all that, eh? Guifa's a palms up card sharp. One of the best tribute players in town. But like I always say, if you want to take the measure of a grot, you've got to climb. That nose ring jibe was unnecessary, right? I'll get her next time.
Someone told me I should talk to you about Tales of Tribute.
Soren, right? She definitely has an eye for talent. Yes,
she wrote
I can
it
tell you all about Tribute. It's a card game, a scavenger hunt. Zen's price, it's practically a religion for some folk. You want fame, gold, it's all there for the taking.
Oh, sounds interesting. How do I get started?
Ah, fresh player. Excellent. First things first. You need to learn the rules of the game, and you'll need a couple of decks of tribute cards, of course. Find Razamad in the Gonfalon Gaming Hall. Tell him Bragas sent you. He'll get you sorted.
All right, I'll speak to Razamad.
Razamad's the game baron here in Gonfalon Bay. You won't find a kinder or more knowledgeable player west of High Rock. Not that he'll go easy on you, mind.
Oh, good.
He expects the best from the players he trains. Trust me, I should know.
And who are you exactly?
Phrase bones. An introduction would be nice, wouldn't it? Call me Bragas. Professional gambler and semi-professional everything else. Aside from sailor, of course, I hate the water.
What brings you to High Isle?
The better question would be, what made you leave Valenwood? The answer, my friend, is debt collectors. Vigorous ones. Once I save up enough, I might go back, but I'm in no hurry. When a stiff breeze comes through, the sisters are really beautiful.
What was going on with that woman a moment ago?
Oh, Guifa. Just a lover spat. She loves making fun of my nose ring, and I love losing money to her, apparently. Match made in Aetherius.
Does Tales of Tribute involve a lot of betting?
Usually, no. Most players are in it for the joy of competition. But you know what they say? If there's an uncertain outcome, someone's got gold on it. I play a lot of unsanctioned matches. Putting skin in the game keeps things fresh.
There's a boat coming in behind us. Look at that. Or in front of us. Anyway, you mentioned a gaming call.
Aye, that big building there. Used to be a House Mornard villa, believe it or not. House Dewfort seized it during the transition of the duchy, but get tired of paying for the upkeep. The Duchess sold the place to Razamad about a year ago.
Right. So now people just play games in there?
Well, we drink in there too.
Oh.
People need a place to relax, chum. The ancient anchor's fine for sailors on shore leave, but people looking for a really good time always come here. Plus, It serves as our tribute chapter seat.
A chapter seat?
Yeah, a chapter is like a team of sorts. The Gonfalon chapter meets here. But we're wandering into the weeds a bit. Focus on the game first. We'll discuss the rest later.
All right, let's go. Oh, you're not coming. Very well, I'll go. So there are a lot of aspects to Elder Scrolls Online, and looking into the events and participating in them actually really helps you discover things. Master Razamad.
Greetings, my friend, and welcome to the Gonfalon Gaming Hall. Please, drink and make merry. We have many strong players gracing the hall today. Lots of action. Tales of Tribute is free to watch, but far more fun to play. Do you play, Wayfarer?
Not yet. I'd like to learn more about Tales of Tribute.
Then you have come to the right place.
Ooh.
Tales of Tribute is a game of stories, some fantastical and others all too real.
I see.
2 players share their tales with decks of cards. The game is elegant and easy to learn, but it takes great effort to master.
How do you play?
First, you will need 2 decks. Each deck represents a different story, a different strategy. Your opponent brings 2 decks as well. Once you and your adversary combine your decks, the game can begin. A shared pool, you see. A level field of play.
All right, so where can I get these decks of tribute cards?
Make your way to the beginner's lounge and find my associate, Bragas.
Oh.
Tell him Razamad approved an initiation match. He will lend you a pair of decks and teach you the basics. Complete this trial and return to me for your reward.
I just saw Bragas outside.
Dear Bragas often strays, but never for long. His coin rarely holds out. He must be back by now, safe within the confines of the gaming hall where he can be supervised. Do not worry, though.
Supervised.
Bragas is a fine player. He will teach you well.
Can you tell me a little about yourself?
Yes, of course. As Bragas no doubt told you, I am Razamad. I hold many roles and offices: tribute master, game baron, and proprietor of this hall. I also lead our regional Roysters Club chapter, the Gonfalon chapter.
Roysters Club?
Yes, the Roysters Club. It is a far-reaching organization that administrates all aspects of Tales of Tribute. They organize tournaments, publish new rules, sponsor chapters, and, most importantly, they manufacture the cards themselves.
So anyone can join?
Anyone with a pair of tribute decks, a Game Baron sponsorship, and a thirst for competition. Yes. Complete your training, and it will be my honor to welcome you into the club.
Bragas seems like quite a gambler.
Bragas, yes. He loves the game in his way. I wish he exercised more caution. He often forgets how much he has to lose.
Ooh.
But he's a bright lad, full of youthful energy and hope. That is more than I can say about most people in this world.
This is so true. Thank you, Master Razamad. Alright, let me just make this quest my main quest. Bragas.
Ha-ha! If it isn't my new old friend.
My new
Found the
old
place
friend.
easy enough, eh? Pull up a chair, have a drink. As long as you're buying, of course. I'm a little light in the purse at the moment.
I see, and the
So
bar
you
is not
talked to
accepting
Razamad
those
yet?
rings. Yes, I'm ready to play. Razamad said you were a good teacher.
Oh, did he? Oh,
Yeah.
I love it when we bring new players into the fold. Gets boring playing the same old salts day after day. We need new blood in here. Now, before we begin, you'll need these. 2 tribute decks you can borrow for educational purposes.
And what do I do with these?
You try to defeat me, of course. First to 40 prestige, or winning the favour of all the patrons, is the victor. Don't worry, chum. I'll explain that as we go along. And loosen up, eh? You'll do fine. I'll go easy on you.
Very well. Well, let us do the tutorial like we have never played before. And as you will experience if this is
Right.
your first time playing.
The essence of the game is to buy cards to add to your play deck. Each of us will use our play deck to score
As a
prestige
good refresher.
until one of us gets enough prestige to win. Lots of cards, eh? The ones on your side of the table are yours. The ones on my side are mine. The cards in the middle are what we call the tavern. We each claim cards from the tavern to improve our play decks and earn enough prestige to win.
Okay.
You'll take the first turn. Let's both draw our starting hands. Each of your cards have a coin value, see? You can use their coin value to buy cards into your play deck from the tavern, the center of the table. Try to keep track of the value of the cards in your hand. Each card has a cost, a suit, and an effect.
Okay.
If I were you, well, this card here seems like the right one for you to buy with the coin that you have, so claim it.
I can't use that yet. Right. We're still in the tutorial.
When you
phase.
buy a card, you subtract its cost from your coin total, and you get the card. Then a new card replaces that card in the tavern. You still have enough coin to buy another card, so let's do that. Now, you can't play a card you bought right away. When you buy a card, it goes into a cooldown pile here, see? You can see at a glance what card suits are in your cooldown pile.
Right.
It looks like you don't have enough coin to buy any other cards. And there's nothing else you can do at the moment. When that happens, you signal that your turn is over. Any resources you have at the end of your turn will be cleared once your turn is over. Except prestige, that is. Once your turn ends, you discard your cards and draw 5 new ones. You can start to plan your next turn while I take mine. That said, you should always keep an eye on what your opponent is up to on their turn. They might buy a card or take an action that will force you to revise your plans. So now, it's my turn. I'll control the table until I signal the end of my turn. See if you can figure out my strategy based on my actions.
Begin your turn.
Well. The cards you drew gave you both gold and power. Power has 2 uses. The first is combat, but it also turns into prestige at the end of your turn. Remember? Earning prestige is how you win. Remember when I told you that your currencies get cleared when you end your turn? Well, power doesn't carry over between turns. But when you do signal the end of your
Converts to
turn,
prestige,
any
right.
power you have left over turns into prestige. Good to know, eh?
Hey.
See these little fellows? They're
This is
our
what I wanted to do.
patrons. Each deck comes with its own patron, and they play an important role in how the deck works. See? Each patron has something they want. A price, let's call it. They also have something to offer. A reward. Pay a patron's price, and you'll get their reward. You have to pay the price all at once, and you usually get the reward immediately. Try paying one of these patrons. Whichever one you choose to pay will offer you a boon. Just keep
Okay,
in mind,
I have to choose
you're
the pro.
only allowed to pay one
Fine.
patron per turn. They can get a little jealous. The patron you just paid, notice anything different about them? They favor you now. All patrons start in a neutral bent, and then show favor to whoever pays them first. Of course, you can pay a patron that favors your opponent. If you do, that patron will become neutral. Pay them again on a later turn, and then they'll favor you. And here's a tip. If you ever can get all patrons on the table to favor you, you'll win the game. Even if you have less prestige than your opponent, just one more thing to keep an eye on. All right, you need to draw new cards, but your deck is empty. Now
Yeah.
we shuffle your cooldown pile, and that becomes your new draw pile. You might draw cards you bought last turn, as well as those you started with.
Okay.
Your cooldown pile is empty. That means all the cards you started with or bought during play are now in your draw pile. Right, it's my turn again. I'm going to draw some coin, use it to buy a card, and draw some power from my play deck, which will become prestige when my turn ends. Just like your turn, only, more experienced. Those cards you drew can trigger a combo. See how they have extra effects if you draw another card that matches their suit? Luckily, you bought cards with the suit you need to trigger these combos. Some of the most powerful effects on cards come from combos, and a card will tell you how much of each suit you need to activate its combo effect. Great players always try to trigger combos, so keep track of those suits. We're closing in on the end. I can tell by keeping track of the prestige we've earned. For this practice match, we're keeping the total small, but in a real game, you'll need more prestige to win.
Let's go.
Ah, a grand victory!
There we go.
Well,
Yep.
maybe a little too grand. Talk to Master Razamad and tell him you bested me. Just don't get cocky. Next time won't be so easy.
You let me win, you condescending prat. They mail you match rewards. Okay, so when you see the little mailbox thing over in the left there, you can click on this. You have your tribute match rewards. You can go E. And you pick it up. It gets deleted automatically. It's ticked. I'll tick that. We'll head on over into my inventory. We'll have a look at what's in a card sharp's purse. It's not too bad. So you get some bits and bobs for it. Take all. And now we're going to go over and talk to Master Razamad and complete this quest. Welcome to Tales of Tribute, almost.
You return victorious, yes? I hope you enjoyed the match. I have played countless games of both luck and skill, and truly, Tales of Tribute is the best by far. So, now that you've learned the rules, do you wish to continue your gaming journey?
Yes, I know how to play Tribute.
Now, you claim membership in the Gonfalon chapter of the Roysters Club, a fraternity of tribute players committed to fair play and stiff competition. As an official Royster, you will gain access to a host of opponents and decks of your very own.
Ooh, are there other rewards?
Oh, countless rewards. With each victory, you will rise higher in the club rankings. Do well enough, and you may even earn the right to challenge the club's founders, the creators of the game itself. So what do you say? Will you join us?
Yes, I'll join the Gonfalon chapter of the Roysters Club.
Then it is my honor to furnish you with your first pair of decks, and welcome you wholeheartedly to the Gonfalon chapter of the Roysters Club. May good fortune shine on you, my friend. I am eager to see you put those cards to good use. You joined the Roysters Club at an opportune time. Smaller club chapters are preparing for a series of tournaments, ours included. The contest will not begin for some time, though, so I suggest you get some more practice in the meantime.
And what do you recommend for increasing my skill?
The gaming hall provides a wealth of opportunities for Roysters Club members. Why not look around and familiarize yourself with them? Bragas can make the proper introductions. Speak with Soren, too. She's another protege of mine.
I'll be sure to speak with Bragas and Soren. Anything else?
As in all things, the best way to improve is through doing. Set out and find new opponents. Win or lose, your skills will grow and your strategies will sharpen. Once you establish yourself in the beginner's circuit, return to me for a reward.
All right. I'll speak with Bragas and Soren and make a name for myself.
Remember, in these early days, winning and losing mean little. Regardless of a match's outcome, you must see every game as an opportunity to hone your skills. It may sound nonsensical, but sometimes losing is the surest route to improvement.
You mentioned tournaments. Can you tell me more about them?
I would be happy to. The tournament started informally. Premier players like myself and Talib Fells gathered in major cities to match wits and sharpen our game. The Roysters Club leadership caught wind of it and began sponsoring official events.
How do these tournaments work exactly?
Well, many of the players who participated in those early matches went on to form teams, which, in the fullness of time, became club-sponsored chapters. Now those chapters compete against one another in groups. It is better to share a victory, yes?
Do winners earn a prize?
A grand prize, yes. The Roysters Club and city governments all contribute to a weighty purse.
I see.
But in truth, the greatest tribute players compete for pride and glory, not coin. And the revels, of course. The Gonfalon chapter loves to celebrate.
Will you be competing in these tournaments?
No, my friend, I have achieved all that I set out to achieve at the tournament level. Now, I prefer to observe, teach, and celebrate my pupils' victories. Mostly the celebrating part. With luck and determination, we may raise a glass to you someday.
Me? I don't think so. Very well. I will go and find... I finished. Huh. Maybe not Ascendant Shadows. Pirate problems we can take on our own. Alright. But I'm pretty sure I had to speak to Sorin and... Oh, I do this to myself every time. It's not this side of the building. There is an upstairs room you have to go to. And it's up these stairs. Very easy to miss.
Bragus, I told you. I can't do that. You know the rules. Those days are behind me.
Yeah, of course. Just trying to help out my friends. No worries, alright?
Right. Now we talk to Bragus and Sorin. Sorin?
Hey, it's our newest recruit! You made the right choice signing up here.
The Gonfalon chapters produce some of the best tribute players in, well, Gonfalon Bay.
I see.
That's why we're bound to start winning again. Eventually.
Razamad said you'd fill me in on some details at the club?
Yeah, of course. We should start with rankings. Look around. Every player you see has a place in the Roysters Club rankings based on their experience. That rank determines who they can and can't challenge. It's banded, see? Like a layer cake.
So where do I fit in?
You're just starting out, so you're at the novice rank. As a novice, you can take on other novices, but not higher tier players.
Okay.
Oh, don't fret. You'll square off against a game baron soon enough. Rising in the rankings is just a matter of experience.
How should I gain experience?
Just challenge another novice here in the gaming hall. Get a real game under your belt, not just a bib and diaper match where Bragus lets you win. Oh, not that that's what happened with you. Oh dear. Just go play a game and let me know how it went.
All right, I'll challenge one of the players here to a game of tribute.
Remember, everybody's got to start somewhere. Win,
game.
lose, it doesn't matter. Just focus on learning the game, getting into the rhythm, right? I'll cheer you on from here. It's not every day I get to see an aspiring champion cut their teeth.
What was that with Bragus before I arrived?
You saw that? It's nothing, really. Bragus just gets a bit of swagger when he hits a hot streak. He's been winning a lot recently,
Not
so
the
he
impression
offered
I
to
got.
get me in at the ground floor. Tip me off to sure things so I can make a bed and such.
What does Razamad think about it?
Are you kidding? He hates it. He tries his best to curb Bragus's antics. But we're getting to the point where he's ready to let that elf learn his lessons the hard way. Sometimes you have to hit the bottom before you can rise back up to the top.
This sounds like you speak from personal experience.
Perceptive.
Listen, your focus should be on the fun of tribute.
Get out of
I'm
my
not going to
face.
drag you through the details of my sordid past. We'd be here all day. Just get out there and have some fun, all right?
Okay, thank you. I play with Tiransara.
I really should be going. Oh, to oblivion with that. Let's play.
Very well, let's play. Uh-oh. Oh boy. No Biben diaper, right? No diaper? Okay. Shoot your trace. So R. Right now we don't have a lot of choice about an agent card remains in play till they're knocked out. Yep. Alright, now I have to remember. All gold. Let us get rid of some of that so we have something to spend. And let us take portcullis. Contract cards. The card in the tavern highlighted in gold is contract cards. They're played immediately after you buy them. They are? Which one was that? Oops, my bad. Okay. Okay, I have 4. I know, I have to be patient. It's hard. Now I have 2, I can't buy anything. Sometimes this is a bad strategy to do. Normally you can get away with it in the novice ranks, but if you're playing real people, then this is not probably your best strategy. I mean, those are very good cards to actually have in your pocket. That's what we're switching for. That's 6. Yeah, I know I'd love that, but I can't have it. Sacrifice a card from your play pile. Alright, let's do this. I don't know if I want to sacrifice that, but it will get me started. Very well. Okay, so let us go. Taunt agents. Do you see the agent's health in the shape of a shield? The shield means it has the taunt. If a player must spend any power they have against agents with taunt before damaging other agents or turning their power into prestige. Rude! Okay. I am going to up that as fast as I can. What's this? Custom seizure. Grab that. That's useful. Can I do anything else? No, I cannot. Let's go. All right. What do we got? What time is it? Yeah. Begin your turn. Oh, acquire up to 1 card. Worth 6, I think. So, play effect for Pilfer. It's a crow card. Alright, we definitely want this one. To confirm. And then we want to do these. And then we're going to purchase no, cancel that one. I'm just going to purchase one of these. And we're going to flip that. And away we go again. Wait for our turn. So as you can see, tribute can take you some time. But starting it is always worth it. Oh dear. They've got how many patrons favoring them? Yes, I see you. Combo of 2. I'm just going to watch and see what they're doing with these. It's a little bit sneaky of them. And she's ahead of me on power, so... Okay. What are we doing? Let's begin our turn. Okay. I should be a little more worried than I am. What does this do? Place up to 1 card. I've got 6. No. I do want this. And then I'm going to do this. I'm going to get rid of that coin. So now I'm getting more coin to spend each turn. And we'd better start making up ground or we're going to actually be really whooped. Oh dear. Alright, let's see how this goes. So the crow cards are really good to have because they do this for you. You basically get a ton of stuff. Now, hostile takeover, gain 1 power. Acquire up to 1 card from the tavern with a cost of 7. I'm going to take the Sijic Apprentice. I know, hang on a minute. Alright, what I want to do is I want to take out 1 agent in their active agents pile, pay 4 coin, knock out and place. What does that give me? Yeah, no, I know it's really good to have it, but I really would rather do this. And now that one favors me. Now I have 6 left. I'm going to take Archer's Volley. Oh, that's annoying. And I can't do anything else. I could buy this one. What's this? Knock out one of your opponent's active. It's a contract action, so no, we won't do that. All right. Now they're very scarily ahead of me. I need to do something about that. Okay. See, now they're doing this later in the thing. Okay. The armory, gain 5 power, gain 1 coin, gain 5 power or gain 1 coin. Oh, they're both the same, aren't they? Yeah, well, we're going to take that. Some contract cards have health, like an agent. That means they're contract agents, like other contract cards. It goes into play immediately after being claimed, and since it's an agent card, it will stay in play until knocked out. When a contract agent is knocked out, it immediately moves to the tavern's discard. Alrighty, so the next thing I want to do is I want to grab this. And I'm going to... I don't really want to do that. Yes, I do. We're going to close some of this gap. I know, I want it back now. Wow, okay. My turn. that. Confirm it. This one. We'll take this one. Confirm it. Play that one. Play this one. Right, now what did I want to do? Have one agent in your cooldown pile, return that up to one to the top of your drawer. Let's do that. Alright, now I've still got 4 coin to spend. What can I spend it on? What does blackmail do? I'll have that. Now I'm done. Alright, we closed the gap really nicely with those. We're just very lucky with the draw. And now we're going to head on as soon as we get this done. So we need to get up to 40 points. We're halfway there. Ow! I know, right? Hostile takeover. Gain a power. Look at the next 4 cards on your draw pile. Choose up to 4 to move to your cooldown. I don't have any in my... Oh, I do now. I don't want to move any to my draw pile. Acquire up to 1 card. 2 coin. Well, that looks like fun. Let's do that. I can always sell him later. Okay. Two power, 1 card, 3 coin. 1 coin, 2 coin, 2 power. Okay, let's grab this one. And I'll grab this one. That'll do me. Ow. Oh, I should have sacrificed him. Anyway, that's okay, my bad. I thought she was a novice. Oh, wow. Alrighty. Hey, rude. Okay, now in your played cards pile, rightio. What else can I do? Oh, I can, huh? Look at 2 cards in your draw pile. Oh, looks like that's my choice. And that's my choice. And now I can turn the thing. I know, I'm getting there very slowly. The coin is really what can tip the game in many ways, but those customs boxes are really making a difference I've never seen before, so that's interesting. Okay, 7 prestige. Alright. Play effect, 3 power, 1 coin. 2 coin, 4 coin. I'm going to take that. Then we might work about moving, I mean, right? We'll see if she can catch me up because this is going to be interesting. She might mop the floor with me yet. think I've been very lucky this round though. Yeah, you saw that coming. I saw it. Alright, I have 8 coin. Sacrifice 1 card from... Okay, let's do this. Because I know I've got a 6 in here somewhere. And then, do I have any contract actions? That's a contract action. Oh my god. Tribute action. Tribute agent. Agent. Alrighty, I have 7 to spend. Oh, acquire up to 1 card first. Let's grab that one. That's my card I'll acquire. Let's grab this one. And let's call that the end of my turn. Whoa. I was going to say 44 is not enough. 52 might do it though. Yes. All right. So that, my friends, is Tribute. We'll just grab this book, Tales of Tribute Series 1, and it gives you hints. We might have to come back and read that in more detail, I think. It's a lore book. Now, Challenge of the Archivist. Take notice, Tribute players. The apocryphal scholar Master Matrand has come to Craglorn. His enigmatic deck representing the Prince of Fate demands your attention. A student of far-flung cultures and librarian of Esoterica, he promises fame and fortune that best him in a game, and that best him in a game. If you seek a challenge, find Master Matrand beneath the headless statue overlooking the Seeker's Archive in Craglorn. That is new. I have not seen that before. I will grab the beginner's guide. Alright, I'm trying to work out how to unlock these two. Marunji.
Marunji has nothing to offer you at this moment, Walker. You will keep an eye on the floor for this one's candied grape, though, yes?
Yes, I will keep an eye for your candied grape.
Kishka has nothing to offer you right now, Walker. Come back.
Alright, so there's definitely something else that I haven't done that I need to do. I just can't work out what it is. I know I've messed something up somewhere. Oh, talk to Surin. Right, let's try that. Where is she? Oh, of course she's back in here. So basically, after playing the novice game, I meant to talk to Surin, who is above me, and I forgot to do that. Surin!
Not bad for your first game. Not bad. Better than my first, that's for sure. I did see you hesitate once or twice. If you need a refresher on the rules, you can always check the rulebook downstairs at the bar. Now, I think it's time you met Kishka.
Who is Kishka?
She's the Moony Khajiit downstairs. Kishka and her brother create daily challenges for the chapter to keep us sharp. It's great practice, and you can win some fine rewards, too. Keeping her attention's no small feat, but when she focuses, look out.
Well, thank you. I'll go speak to Kishka. But guys, I will do that speaking of things to Kishka next episode. If you enjoyed this one, please hit like. If you wish to see more, please hit subscribe. And I'll check you later. Take care out there.